All right, welcome to session 0.1, Mission, Vision, and Values. Your notebook should have the title and date, or I guess the session number too, you could put. Let me add that. Something that shows and lets me know when I look at your notebook what I'm looking at. And you'll then answer the questions that are asked. You're going to take notes. And then at the end, you're going to anchor your learning. And I'll explain that as we go, since this is the first session, if you missed that. All right, so our mission at the Columbus School is to learn with courage and curiosity, lead with a commitment to serve, inspire character and belonging. And we're going to do all that so that we can successfully complete our vision, which is to be a school where all learners thrive with a sense of purpose. And so we're going to talk about some of these words today to make sure that you understand what each word means and what you agree to do by being at our school, because this is why we exist. So some question, or one of the things you can think about that we're going to use in class is this idea of the Pomodoro, where we do 25 minutes of work and take a 5-minute break. It'll be controlled. I'll play a song, do something. You can do all this stuff. If you've been working for 25 minutes, this is a good thing to use at home when you're doing some work as well. So we're going to skip this for now. Because you weren't here, if you're looking at this one, there are 4 types of voices we're going to use. We'll talk about this pretty much every day in class for a while. But we have your inside your head voice, the 6-inch voice, which is like only people 6 inches away could hear you. Small group voice, where only your small group can hear you. And then the classroom voice, where the whole class can hear you. When we are answering questions in class, I'll ask a question. You can raise your hand or not. I can call on anyone if your hand's up or not. And then you can answer confidently, take a risk, or ask for help. And if you ask for help and you receive the help, I will ask anyone who asked for help to answer the question because they heard the right answer. So it's all about focusing, paying attention, being able to learn, using that courage and curiosity. So our questions to start this lesson is, what is our mission? What is our vision? We just went over them, but I'm going to go more in depth and see what you can remember. And then what does the term character counts? So that's our values program. What does that mean? What does character counts mean? So you can pause this. I'll wait 30 seconds, and if you need more time, you can pause it. But you should be answering these in your notebook. Okay, so again, you need more time, you can pause it, we can just move on. So again, here's our mission, here's our vision: learning, leading, inspiring, courage and curiosity, commitment to serve, character and belonging, so that we can be a place where everyone thrives and has a sense of purpose. So let's talk about some of these words. The word learn. So this is the idea of like getting things into our head, being able to use it, like, bringing it out too. And you'll notice there's some keywords here: studying and practicing. So this is active things that we're going to be asking you to do, not passive. So I'm going to show you something here. So when the pencil pops up, this is where you can kind of pause and take notes. Taking notes is not copying, okay? So you shouldn't just write learn and to gain knowledge or skills. Taking notes, really good notes, requires thinking. So some things that you could do to show thinking is paraphrasing it, putting it in your own words, trying to think of what does this mean to you. And the other idea would be to do abbreviations, so to shorten things. Maybe you see knowledge and you want to make that to KNW, or you see practicing and you do prac, things like that. So showing some thoughts in what. So again, we want to be thinking. We want to be thinking. When I move on, if you need more time, you can pause it. In fact, let's just do that. When you get to the pencil, just hit pause so you can jot down some notes and then get going. So courage. Courage is this thing about, like we take chances, we take risks. We might be worried about looking foolish or even looking smart, but we take that risk because we know this is what the school expects of us. So go ahead and pause. Curious. So this is wanting to know, asking questions, seeing the value in learning, not being bored. Okay, so that's a choice that we can have. I do agree sometimes things can be boring, but we can always try and get ourselves in the idea. And part of that is my responsibility too as a teacher. I need to think about how to present things so that they're interesting, so that I'm excited about it, I'm curious, all that good stuff. When we lead, we're wanting to show someone what to do, we're guiding them, we're directing them, we're showing them the way to go. Commitment. So this is a big promise that we make. So we're committed to do something. And what are we committed to do at our, we want to try, we want to try to serve. So to serve is to assist or help someone with something. We want to be focused on leading, like showing the way to do something, helping people out in the best possible way. And we all want to inspire. So inspire is filling someone up with this desire to do something. And what do we want to inspire? We want to inspire character. So this idea of what does it mean to do the right and the wrong thing? So we want to show people how to do that. And at our school, when we think about what is the right and the wrong thing to do, we do have some values that we think about and use. Those values are character counts. Okay, so that's the trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. So these are the things that we have in mind and use to make those decisions and model character. And this idea that this title, character counts, what that means in English is that who you are and what you do matters. Like you're important. Because you're important and everyone is important. We need to make sure we're doing things that matter. We also want to inspire belonging. So we want people to feel accepted, even if, like that they don't have to be different in order to feel like they belong there. Obviously, we want to lead and show people the right things to do, but we also want people to feel like, they're able to make mistakes, they're able to learn and grow, and that they don't have to change their personality in order for them to feel good at school. And we do all this so people can thrive. So thriving means like we really do well. And we grow and we develop and we're successful. So like when you look at that plant right there, you can tell that plant is not thriving. And so we have to figure out what's wrong with the plant so that we can help it out. We might get some water, might get some sunlight, something like that. And that's us too, as human beings. Like sometimes we're going to be thriving and sometimes not. So it's kind of thinking about what's getting in our way or not. And we're going to talk about thriving in the next session. So like what do humans need in order to thrive? So now it's time for you to anchor your learning. You're going to pause the video, or no, I'll just wait about a minute or so before I go on. But here's some questions that you can ask. So we've been presenting this material for about 7 minutes. So you can just write down, covering up your notes. That's very important that you cover up your notes. What do you remember? What do you remember about what the presentation was? You could also answer, why is this true or important to you? Like, why are these things that we talked about true or important? Or you can talk about, what does this connect with? Maybe this connects with something you've learned before. So you can do 1, 2, or all 3 of those in the next minute, which starts in 3, 2, 1, and anchor your learning. Okay, so if you remember the questions before about our mission, vision, and what does character counts mean, so at this point you should be starting to understand this, that our mission is to learn with courage and curiosity, to lead with a commitment to serve, and to inspire character and belonging. Our vision is to be a school where all learners thrive with a sense of purpose. And that idea of character counts is that who you are and what you do matters. And really who all of us are and what all of us do matters. Here's the mini thing for this session. Question 1, I'll read these out and then you can pause and I'll go to the answers. What does character counts mean? Fill in the blanks. So you just have to write the word down. Well, to answer question number 1, you should do that in a complete sentence. Like, I think character counts means, or character counts means. Number 2, fill in the blanks. To be a school where all learners blank with a sense of purpose. This is our vision. So you just have to supply the right answer, the right word. Number 3, 4, and 5 are all about our mission. So we're going to fill in the blanks with the missing words. So number 3 is inspire blank and blank. Number 4, lead with a blank to blank. And number 5, learn with blank and blank. So again, make sure you pause and answer the questions. And I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1 to the next slide. Oops. Character counts, who we are and what we do matter. We want a place where all learners thrive. We want to inspire character and belonging. We want to lead with a commitment to serve and learn with courage and curiosity.